Yeah, I guess the things that have made Christianity real to me is those one-on-one moments with God. You realize that you are talking with not just to put it at the level of, hey, you're talking with the creator of the universe. You're talking with someone who really cares about you. And getting to that point that there, even though I've done a lot of research and other stuff, not necessarily into other religions, but just into science and digging deep into a bunch of stuff where other people may take that as, well, you're weakening your relationship, your Christianity, because, thinking about those things and just realizing that I cannot for anything give up the experiences I've had. Knowing that, hey, I've talked with God, He's responded to me, answering questions, and then showing me things in my life. It's like, hey, go do this. Hey, go do that. Hey, go talk to this person. Go do this. Go do that. And just seeing how those things just build back into my life. It's like, oh, that's amazing. Just a quick story. I'm driving down the highway and the Lord tells me to pick some guy off on the side of the road. I'm arguing with him to pick him up. Like, no, I'm not going to do that. And I finally do it. I pass him. I have to go back around and come back past him, pick him up, and he asks, "Hey, why did you pick me up?" I was like, "Well, the Lord told me to pick you up." He's like, really? And started crying. And I was able to, tell him, it's like, God loves you and God cares for you and wants all this wonderful stuff for you. And it just broke him down. And it was a positive influence into his life. Some dude that just drove by decided to pick me up. Great. Why did he pick me up? The Lord told him to. I don't know what was going on in his life. I don't know. Was he saying, "Hey, Lord, I need help. Trying to get home," or whatever. But after I dropped him off, I started heading back home. A song on the radio, for whatever reason, the song on the radio, something about, I love you, I care for you, I have a plan for your life. I was like, oh, and that just did it. And crying, struggling to drive, not unsafe, but just the okay, maybe slightly unsafe.
Driving under the influence.
Of the Lord. But yeah, and there's been other times. I remember there was a time I was riding my bike to meet with a pastor, and the church that I was going to had been going through a church split. And I didn't know the details. That's why I'm meeting with the pastor. I'm trying to get understanding of what's going on. And as I'm leaving the meeting, I rode my motorcycle on my way home, realizing that I had just moved to this church right before it split. 9 months before it split, and just frustrated with the Lord, saying, "You just moved me," and quicker than I could formulate a response, quicker than anything, I got a response of, "And I can't move you again?" I'm like, well, no, you can do whatever you want. I'll do it, whatever. So seeing those, having those experiences where God is talking to you, for a matter of fact, these things are happening. It's those are those things that I don't want to say I hold on to, but those are the things that have been confirmation to my life that I'm on the right path. I'm going in the right direction. I'm studying and going in the right direction on those things.
you.